Alright, yesterday I saw Pixar's newest movie, Elio. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed this movie. It's, let's just talk about it. So, Elio kind of went through production hell, but it's really good for a movie that had very troubled production. It follows Elio, who's a boy that's kind of lonely on Earth. His parents have died, and he's kind of bullied, but he wants to be abducted by aliens so badly, and he does get abducted by aliens. And he goes to the Communiverse and is accepted as the leader of Earth. But he's not, but he befriends Gordon, who's the son of someone who's trying to conquer the Communiverse, and it's a very interesting, wild time, but it's honestly very good. And it hits all the hilarious beats. Like, it's a very funny movie, but it's also not afraid to get too emotional, because, like, even the opening scene had emotion to it, and I liked whatever the speech that they were playing throughout the movie, like, about, it's like a thing where, like, we want to know if we're alone. I forgot who that's by, but I liked that. My family really enjoyed this movie as well, so that's something. The characters are really good. Elio is a wonderful, relatable, heartfelt, funny main character, great Pixar protagonist. Gordon's a fun side character. Grigon's a bit of, like, he was obviously originally not supposed to be the villain, so he's a bit of a mess. Grigon's a bit of a mess, but he's still a good villain for what he is. Aunt Olga's a pretty good character. I really liked her. I liked all the parental themes in this movie. That was something that I actually really enjoyed. This movie has all the components to a great Pixar movie, and I'm so sad that it's probably not going to do too well. Because this, I'm gonna say it, and this is a very, very bold thing for me to say, this is the best Pixar original movie I've ever seen since Inside Out. I liked Coco, I liked Turning Red, I liked Luca, I kind of liked Soul, but this is peak Pixar. This is proof that Pixar has not changed storytelling-wise. Like, this movie legit, like, I was like, wow, did we travel back in time to the early 2000s or what? Because, like, this movie is great. It's classic Pixar. Yes, Pixar did a sci-fi movie with WALL-E, but they haven't really done an alien movie before, and so obviously that was really cool for them. It's kind of a concept they haven't explored. And the world building is amazing. Elio's kind of bad life on Earth, versus, like, the amazing Communiverse is really nice. Like, all the alien characters are, like, Monsters, Inc. level of character design. Like, you don't really know what an alien would look like, right? Kind of like how when they were developing Monsters, Inc., they didn't know what the monsters were going to look like. So, they just run wild with it. Yeah, the alien characters are really fun to look at. The animation in this movie is perfect. Yes, they do have that bean mouth style thing from, like, Luca and Turning Red, but it pays off and it's really nice. It's really nice. I really liked some of the ideas in this, like, kind of like in Nemo or Monsters, Inc. I'm sorry I keep bringing up Monsters, Inc., but that's, like, my go-to for, like, a perfect original Pixar film. And Toy Story and stuff, it has some fun ideas. Like, I really liked the Universal User's Manual character, that was, fun fact, voiced by the same guy that voiced Mr. Ray and Doug. I also like the kind of the small arc with, like, the bullies, or at least one of the bullies. That was really nice. I like how, like a good movie in general, not even just a good Pixar movie, everything paid off in the end. There was all, like, a payoff, and that was really nice. I really liked Elio and Gordon's friendship. That was really sweet. Kind of gave me Luca vibes, and I really like Luca, so, yeah. But, like, it was really unique, and I forgot to mention, I liked the clone character. I liked the idea of the cloning clay and the cloning machine. That was really fun. And I like how it's like, oh, Aunt Olga now has this perfect, not a problem child that she has to take care of, but she still wants Elio. Elio is still somebody who she wants to love and care for. Again, the parental themes in this movie, like Finding Nemo vibes, really gave me Finding Nemo vibes, but it was done in such a unique way where it wasn't too much of like a copy of Finding Nemo. But yeah, this movie has some great themes about like friendship, family. It's just, I expected this to be like a Luca type like fun movie. I keep mentioning like Monsters Inc. and Luca so much in this video. But yeah, like kind of a Luca style fun movie, but I got the whole Pixar package. The laughter, the heart, just the everything. Like, this movie is great. Honestly, I could praise it forever. It's amazing. Amazing. Like, this is what Pixar is. This is proof that Pixar's creativity can flow. And I know that this movie had to have a lot of rewrites, but I think it paid off because I think based on the original trailer, the movie looked a little generic, but now it has unique characters. We've never seen a story, really, about somebody who wants to be abducted by aliens. You know, we've never seen that. So that's really fun and really unique. So yeah, I really enjoyed Elio. Go see it.